did a couple weeks ago where I'm talking about environmental chemicals and some of the products that we are exposed to on a daily basis having things like parabens and phthalates that can affect our health. And this is especially true for people who use lots of different products and things like hair straightening products or hair coloring products. And in that video, in some of the comments, people were asking me, okay, well, what are the products that you use instead? So I wanted to show you. And with that, basically I'm gonna start with what I use in the shower, how I apply like my moisturizers and face care products, and then my makeup itself, and then kind of my nighttime products. And also I'm gonna throw in a couple of hair products in there. I want to mention just at the very beginning that the main point of this video is to empower you to feel like you can be a more educated consumer or customer. Some of the products that I'm going to be showing you, I personally try and shop as little waste as possible. So my beauty care situation, I think, is pretty light compared to the number of products that other people use. And I've also selected a lot of products that are reduced in packaging. To begin, I'm going to start by talking about the products that I use in the shower. So basically for my body, I use bar soap, and I wanted to show you, this is the bar soap that I'm using right now. It literally just comes in like a cardboard, not even like a paper packaging, and there's no other packaging associated with it. I love this. It smells amazing. It's vegan, cruelty-free, no parabens, no phthalates, no artificial colors, and it's very, very moisturizing. I also use a safety razor when I shave. I really like this safety razor, but I have to say that if I was gonna buy one again, I would probably buy a leaf razor, which I will show up here. I just really think that they're kind of transitioning from this traditional safety razor, which doesn't have a movable head, and they're making it more like the common razors that you would see in the grocery store. So for a product like this, obviously I'm not having to buy refills. All I have to do is buy the razor itself, and they're very inexpensive. So part of the reason why the zero waste is nice is because it actually costs less also. This is what I'm using for my shampoo right now. There's a ton of options obviously that come packaged, but this is what I'm really liking right now, and it's just a shampoo bar. Looks like this, very cute, very cute. And then what I am using for my conditioner is actually a plain product. So this is something that I showed on my Instagram that I received in the mail. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'll show it right here, and you should go and follow me because I post a lot more content and I have a lot about my journey throughout this process where I'm showing kind of my evolution of products that I was using. Anyway, back to the plain product. This is an aluminum bottle. You can basically, when you order your first one, it comes as an aluminum bottle, and then you can request to get a pump, and then you can ship this back to them and they will give you a new bottle with more product in it. And again, this is vegan, sulfate-free, color-safe, biodegradable, palm oil-free, paraben-free, kid-safe, meaning that it doesn't have any phthalates or anything like that in it. And currently I'm loving all of these products, and you can tell it's just not very much packaging and just very simple, straightforward products. And that's all I use in the shower. My husband also uses all of the same products. We don't use different products for each of us, which again cuts down on both the number of things we have to buy, but also the amount of packaging that we're using. Okay, so when I get out of the shower, obviously I dry my hair, do all the normal things. I apply moisturizer, and this is the one that I'm using right now. Obviously this is a huge bottle and it's plastic. This is basically a great tip. If you are going to buy something that is packaged, just buy the largest container that you can, because actually the amount of product that you get versus the amount of plastic that you're using is less. So if I am going to buy something that's in a plastic container, I tend to buy the largest size possible. Again, this is no parabens, phthalates, or synthetic fragrances. It says it right on the front of the bottle. When you kind of come to the point where you're realizing, wow, I really want to switch over all of my products, it feels like this huge monumental amount of work to figure out, okay, well, what am I going to actually use now? What is even available? The main thing I want to encourage you to do is just go to the stores that you're already shopping at first and see what products are available. This I got at Vaughn's. Both of these products, this one I got at Vaughn's and this one I got at Target, and my local Target also has the safety razor components. So, and also my local Target has all of my face care products that I'm going to be showing you as well. So accessibility is not where it was even 2 years ago or even 1 year ago. Your local grocery stores will probably have a lot more of these products than you realize, because people are starting to purchase things based on their values. And so I just encourage you to look where you're already shopping, and if you're not finding options that you're enjoying, then you can start looking elsewhere. And there's a lot of great companies like Plain Products where everything from the company is actually meets these standards, where you're not having parabens, you're not having phthalates or any of these chemicals that you could be worried about. And once you find a brand that you really like, it makes it a lot easier to just go online. For example, with the Plain Products, you can just go online, order the things you want to order. They also have moisturizers and face washes and face lotions and all sorts of different things that you can buy. And the whole line basically is chemical, paraben and phthalate free. Okay, so moisturized. Now I'm going to do my face moisturize, my face setup. I really like Naturium. I use a niacinamide serum. Again, I get this at Target. And I also use a vitamin C serum. So I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I used to struggle with acne, and now I do have some discoloration from my acne, and I also have discoloration on my upper lip from the pregnancy, which is not very fun, but dealing with it. And then I have my moisturizer also from Naturium. I love this. And again, these are glass bottles, which are really easy to recycle. And the packaging that they come in is also plastic free. So there's no plastic packaging in any of this stuff, which I love. And then the deodorant that I'm using is Silver Falls Sustainability. I also really love this company. I found Silver Falls Sustainability because I was going to a zero waste store out in Long Beach, which is a pretty far drive for me. It took me like over an hour sometimes to get to. And they had this product and I absolutely loved it. It was the only natural deodorant that I could stand and that I didn't end up smelling horrible at the end of the day. So I decided to just order directly from the company, and Silver Falls Sustainability is a wonderful company. I think I've ordered probably 10 of these in the past, and my husband and I both use the same one, and we're both not stinky. So I think it works great. Then I'll generally start doing my hair, and I'm also trying not to buy things with aerosols. And so one of the things that maybe other moms will feel the same way, but if I'm gonna blow dry my hair, I want it to last 3 or 4 days. So we're on day 3 hair right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. But I try to do something that gives me a little bit more volume so I can last longer before washing my hair again. And so this product is really nice because it's just a spray, but it kind of gives me a lot more volume in my root as I'm like blowing it out. And this is again another example of a perfectly fine product, which again, like the plastic that this is made with is 95% recycled plastic, but also the company itself is very cognizant of not including endocrine disrupting chemicals in their products. So this one you can just buy from Ulta, and I think it's like widely available in most stores as well. Okay, for anyone else out there that is a busy parent, my saving grace is dry shampoo. This is like a must-have for any mom. I don't know how anybody survives without it. Primally Pure is an amazing company, and again, they're very, very clear with their ingredients. Almost all of these are organic. It's made in California, and you can literally just shake it into your roots. Obviously, you can't see the product in my hair. Like I said, this is day 3 hair, so I've used this at least twice. And it really helps build volume in the root, and also you don't see a white cast in your hair, but it takes care of all of the oil, and it smells amazing. They have one for light hair, and they also have one for dark hair. The dark hair one has cocoa powder in it, and I've read in the reviews that it does smell a little bit like chocolate, and my hair is not that dark. It's kind of like an ashy, dirty blonde. So I use the light locks, and I've never had any issues with it leaving a white cast. Of course, like when you put it in your hair, you can kind of see it at first, but you brush it through and then you don't have any problems. And I just love it. It works amazingly well. Moving on to my makeup, which I think most people are excited about and curious about. So I have to say a couple things first. There's a couple of brands in here which I love so much for different reasons. The first one is Ilia. This is the foundation that I'm using right now, and it is amazing. Basically, Ilia believes in using makeup should be like your skincare. So it's kind of like a makeup skincare all-in-one. This foundation has niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid, and it also is an SPF of 40 with nano, what is it called? With nano zinc oxide, which is awesome because it doesn't actually absorb into your skin. So you're getting all the sunscreen benefits without having any chemical sunscreens on your face. And you don't really get left with a white cast. So when you first put it on, it will look a slightly different color. So if you're gonna go and try this out, they sell it at Sephora. If you're gonna go and try this out, test an area, leave it on your skin, and let it kind of settle into your skin, because it actually ends up being such a natural finish. But when you first put it on, it does have a tiny bit of a white cast. But this company is amazing. Again, glass packaging, and they have a program where you can send back 5 of your empties and they will recycle them for you, 5 a month. And I just think that that's so amazing. So the whole ethos of the company is to have natural, healthy looking skin and actually have healthy skin, and that is by not including harmful chemicals, and also by including active ingredients in their makeup at the same levels that you see typically in your skincare. After I use my foundation, I generally do a couple touch-ups. I mentioned that I have some acne scarring. I also have some discoloration from my pregnancy, and so I use an Ilia concealer, which I love. It basically is like a serum concealer. It's so light, but I actually, it has pretty good coverage. So I have some blush on right now, but yeah, I have some really dark spots right here and along my chin, and I feel like the coverage is really nice. And then I sometimes use Clinique for my under eyes, and Clinique's entire line, I believe, is also endocrine disrupting chemical free. And then I do use a little bit of a setting powder, and this one I got by the Fenty train. I love Fenty so much, but I've been trying to steer away from it because it's all in plastic packaging. But like, who doesn't love Rihanna? I mean, come on. And also, the whole line is endocrine disrupting chemical free. So if you really love Fenty, you're basically safe because Rihanna's amazing. So yes, I use this beautiful setting powder and I love it so much. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my blush, bronzer, and some eye stuff that I use. So I love Elate Cosmetics. This is the medium-sized palette. It's a bamboo palette with this beautiful magnet on the bottom. This is what I use for my blush. This is what I use for my bronzer. I have a couple different colors for my eye makeup. And then this is what I'm using for my eyebrow balm. I love, love, love Elate Cosmetics. I love the packaging that they send everything in is completely plastic free, and these refills, so these refills are magnetic. Oops. These refills are magnetic, and so you can just, when you're done with them, you can just pop them right out and replace them with a new refill, and you don't have to deal with any of the packaging from your cosmetics products. So I love this. It's so beautiful. It's so easy to use. And honestly, this is all that I need. I don't need more than this for my makeup. The light is fading fast, so I'm going to try and finish this quickly. Elate also has some cosmetic pencils, which are awesome. I love using these in like the inner corner and my inner corner, and also my waterlines. It just gives like such an extra pop, and they're so cute. And again, just like such minimal packaging. Love that. So the one product that I have that does have parabens in it is my mascara. And I've been searching for a really long time for a mascara that can replace this, because I know that it has parabens in it, but it is the last one that I have. So, but I've stuck with it because it tubifies on your eyelash, and it's just so easy for me to wash it off, and I never get kind of the raccoon eyes under my eye. So I'm very excited because I just ordered the mascara from Ilia, and I'm super excited to try it because I feel like it's gonna be really good. All the other products that I've tried from Ilia have been just amazing. Love it. So I'm hoping that the mascara is too, but I do love this product. I wanted to talk about how you can check and see if the products you're interested in buying have these chemicals in them. There's a couple different websites that you can use. One of the websites is called skinsafeproducts.com, and you can look up all of the different ingredients that are in your products. So for example, you could literally just type in this foundation and it will come up with all of the ingredients that are on there, and it'll give you a score for that particular product out of 100. And I wanted to mention it at this point because the main purpose of Skin Safe products is actually for allergens. So they do not count parabens and phthalates and endocrine disrupting chemicals as unsafe, but they do label them as either not baby safe or not teen safe if there are endocrine disrupting chemicals. So you can very easily tell if something has parabens or phthalates in it, but I wanted to mention it here because actually this mascara comes up as 100% on the Skin Safe website. However, if you look at the ingredients list, you can see that there are parabens in it. So skinsafeproducts.com is an awesome resource, but I encourage you look at the products that you're using regardless and just read the labels. The other website, which is great, is called ewgorg, environmentalworkinggroup.org, and they have like a skin deep ingredients list, and you can look up chemicals if you're interested in them. For example, on one of the products that I was looking up, on Skin Safe products, it said that it wasn't baby safe because it had shea butter in it. So I went on ewg.org and looked up shea butter and found why it could potentially be like not baby safe, and I didn't find any research about why it couldn't be baby safe, so I'm not exactly sure why it was listed like that on Skin Safe products. But anyway, I decided I'm fine with shea butter, with organic shea butter as a product in my lineup. Okay, moving on from the makeup, at the end of my day I need to wash my face, and I generally start with the Clinique Take the Day Off. Again, I try and buy the biggest size that I can because this obviously comes in plastic, and then I follow it up with the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, and then I apply moisturizer and my face care products again, and sometimes I'll apply like a thicker moisturizer, but right now I don't really need one, so I don't have one in my lineup. And that is essentially all of my beauty care products. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below, and please like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying the content so far. I'm going to be coming out with videos every week. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Bye!